It's Nik Mesney here with Andy Morrison after the Nomads 6-1 victory away at Aberystwyth. Andy, a fantastic performance there tonight.
Yes, a good performance in periods, Nick, but not a fantastic 90 minutes. I thought we were excellent early on. I thought what we went with just caused them no ends of trouble. You know, we had so many opportunities in the first 10 minutes. If things had just dropped a yard to the left, a yard to the right flick, the right header, the right combinations, the right connections, you know, we were just opening them up for fun. We get the penalty, we get another goal too, we have 3 or 4 with 2 cleared off the line, and it's about being professional and keep recycling the ball, keep doing what you do as a team collectively, and then the third goal will come. But no, we started being unprofessional. We started taking things in. We started individuals wanting to have their own little show, and it bit us, you know, because when you should be 3 or 4 and then you're back to 2-1, their tails are up, and we're in a bit of bother then, because of the way they play, with the freedom, and it becomes a bit of a basketball game. It's very difficult, you know. So we got dragged into that a little bit. So come in at half time and just went totally back to a structure that we're familiar with, how we know to play, and it just totally nullifies the opposition, and they can't go anywhere apart from really, you know, the left sided centre half has probably put 10 balls out of play, probably 15 balls out of play, because of the structure and the way we set it up. From that, we scored from a long throw, a set play. I said that they're starting to come. We're starting to look a lot more dangerous. Our movements, our aggression in there is better, and then the right result, you know, and then 4, 5, 6, 5 and 6 flatter us really. It's a 3-1 game, 4-1 game, but in a period after half an hour it could have been 3-3, and I can't deal with that, me as a coach, as a manager, the way I see the game. I can't deal with them open games, you know. It might be entertaining to the crowds and that, but it's not what I'm about. It's not my identity, and it's horrible period there from probably 25 minutes to half time. It's not what we're about, and we got back to basics in the second half at 2-1, and then, you know, we battered them second half, and it's the right result in the end. But, you know, a lot of stuff, again, we're learning all the time about what we're good at and what we're not good at and what we can do, and when we've got to be ultra professional and kill teams off. And, you know, you get in at half time at 2-0, you know, yes, you've got to go and try and get the third goal, try and get the fourth goal, but you've got to do it constructively, with a structure to your team, not just throwing 5, 6, 7 bodies into the box and leaving one player in the middle of the pitch and then 3 back, you know, and getting left yourself wide open. There has to be a structure to what you're doing, and we lost that. But yeah, really pleased. You know, we made a couple of substitutions that were the right substitutions today, and it's you know, nobody comes here and scores 6 goals. You know, they're a team that are pushing hard for the top 6, and you could see that in the way they played. You know, they were going all out for a point or a win, and it made an entertaining game, I'm sure, for a lot of people, but not for me.
Back top of the league again tonight as well, obviously now going towards the Connah game next weekend, final game of phase 1, hopefully stay top of the league and go kick on into the second phase.
That's all you can do. It's just one game at a time. I said to the players before the game, you know, I could press a recorder here. You know, there's no Churchillian speeches or there's no words of wisdom. It's about repeating the things that have brought you success, as in the Cardiff Met game at home, the Ballard game at home, repeating them good habits and those professional qualities, and staying away from the first 20 minutes at the Ballard away game, you know. And it's basically as simple as that. Look at the things that have brought you success and keep doing them and do them right. And you know, over a 90-minute game, you know, you'll create more opportunities, and you'll restrict the opposition to less chances if you do them things that we're very good at. I thought the second half, that was probably as dogged and solid and incredibly hard to break down as we've been in a long time, and it was pleased me a lot more than that open basketball game in the first half, which is just painful for me to watch. But yeah, it's good to get goals. I said to the lads, you know, we're going to score goals. We've got so many attributes, we've got so many threats now in the team. You know, it'll be about keeping that back door shut, because so many games in that top 6 over the seasons have been down to the finest margins and 1-0 results, and, you know, maybe a set play or a bit of brilliance. You know, there are no wide open games in that top 6, so your defensive record is crucial.